Welcome to JG Racing. Today I'll be taking on GX UK Juniors at Whilton Mill for round 1 of Access Karting. During this lap of Whilton Mill, I'd just like to introduce myself. Hello, I'm Jack Riggs and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've created this channel to share my journey through GX UK Juniors with you. Hope you enjoy it. I did this championship last year and I came third in the championship, but this year is raced to 45 people, so it'll be a lot harder and a lot more chaotic, as you will see. Now, this lap that we just watched was the lap record, but unfortunately it got taken down since it wasn't in a race. Now we start at Heat 1. I was supposed to be starting 11th, but due to some people not coming to the grid, I'm starting 8th. This heat didn't really go to plan, unfortunately, but in the end you will see that I'll make a decent recovery. Somehow I've already dropped to 10th position before even getting to Christmas corner, but as you will see, it will get a lot worse. After this first lap, I'm slightly annoyed, as you can tell here, but surprisingly it hasn't gone that bad, but I don't know that. My problems aren't over yet, and actually they're getting worse. After me choosing the wrong path, I've lost another 3 positions. That's enough of me going backwards. Now we get to work and go forwards. I get loaded into Ashby, but it's okay. We'll get him back. After all that, I finished P10, but as you can tell, I'm not the happiest. Into Heat 2.
So let's have a look at the grid then. We've got an enormous grid actually for the GX UK Juniors. So it's, we've got Oliver Claydon showing on pole, and it's Aidan McGeehan in second place. Joe Hoare in third place, Jack Griggs. It's Tom May.
That orange cone just to the side of the timing tower, and away we go into oblivion to start Junior GX UK.
Yeah, and it's Claydon and McGeehan at the front of the pack. You can see the 8 hour shade towards Crook is the man you can see in the yellow helmet as we look at the economy. It's difficult to tell from this angle, but you can see that. I think that's McGeehan through on Claydon.
Now we go on to my onboard footage for a little bit to watch me, Leonardo, Aidan and Ollie to try break away from the pack.
Just through the boot for the first time of this Heat 2 for the juniors.
Yeah.
This Oliver Claydon who leads through from ahead of Aidan. No, it's not. I'm lying to you.
That's contact. Did you see the front end of the second place car?
Yeah, I think
that was Jack Griggs. Might have a little bit of damage. Warning contact for the number 9 in the field as well. That is Morgan Potts, of which I don't know. Maybe that was be for Christmas corner.
Yeah,
for
quite
that.
possibly the LA.
And
have they stopped the race? That's not a red flag, is it?
Looks like they've stopped the race, yeah, because you can see the drivers are holding their hands up, unless it's a yellow flag. It might be a yellow flag because there's a car that stopped over at Christmas Corner.
Yeah, I can see it's all right. It's a car being pushed off. It was a stationary yellow.
Yeah,
panic over.
Yeah, so all right, Fernandez, it was just a yellow flag there, so I take my word back for what I've just said there a moment ago. But there was a change for third position there, past the number 3. I think that was Ollie Chandler going through on Jack Griggs. For third place. So the driver that was stopped at Christmas Corner, that was Sam Blamey. So Blamey out of the race, unfortunately, there.
Yeah. As we've just seen us change for the leaders, Leonardo Pelagi, who was, I think he won the race yesterday ahead of I can't remember who it was now, I've forgotten. I've written it down somewhere. But he takes the lead again for the second time in his 2 heats that he's raced in so far. Bit of a gap starting to break, isn't there, between, is that 4th and 5th?
Yeah,
yes, it is.
So we've got the top 4 in a fight of their own. You can just see they're swapping places there. So Grace has gone back through on Chandler.
So the commentators thought Ollie overtook me illegally, but he overtook me fairly, and then eventually I got back past him.
That may be what I was thinking.
Yeah, possibly. I didn't see the move. Didn't see the move the lap before, so you could be entirely right if they've self-adjourned themselves and carry on with no foul. But it's, again, you see what I mean about momentum coming out of these corners. The one little slip up and it's closed the gap between second and third immediately as Ollie Chandler is on the bumper now of our second place man Aidan McGowan as they go through the boots across the line one more time. We're already approaching half distance of this heat as the leaders cross the line.
Yeah, there's 3 laps in. Pelagi in the lead, and Griggs is shown now in 3rd position. And you can see a 4-way battle further down the field. I think it's for 5th place. Now Denham's at the head of that, ahead of Arthur Lennox, Oliver Claydon. And that's a move there. Was that the number 3 going through on Aidan McGeehan into 2nd place, Gaz?
Yeah, he's at that back straight away, hasn't he? In fact, did he, or was he just defending? I was looking over at the time screen for a second.
I think that was a genuine overtake. That's the way I look at it.
Okay. Oh, yes, you're absolutely right. The 3 is ahead of the number 50 now as they head down into through the field, isn't he? Is he at the front of the next group along now? I think he is now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's isolated to himself. So we've got a nice bit of clean air now. Can he catch up to this leading 6 with slightly under half distance to go? As we see, Jack Griggs is on the rear bumper now of our race leader, Leonardo Pelagi, as they head through the boot and into the chicane. The size of this curb. I tell you, that curb on the inside you can see on the left hand as they come in, that is at least half as tall as it used to be because they constantly use it in the last 2 years or so.
And there we see the top 2, Leonardo Pelagi and Jack Griggs. And Griggs thinking about a move, so Pelagi in the green cart, being followed by Jack Griggs in the blue as they go through the boot. This is pretty much nip and tuck because we've got 2 minutes and 15 to go. So I'd probably say it's definitely going to be 4 laps at most, possibly 3. But it depends on how quick they get round the laps here. And that's the top 6 as well. I think that's Arthur Lennox going through on Noah Doem, or at least, Noah Denham, sorry, or at least he tried to. But we'll get more on that in a moment as they come towards Christmas corner again. So we look, I think that's Lennox on the inside of Denham into Christmas, and he's made the move.
Yeah, that got set up from the very last corner. Again, that goes to say what you were saying about momentum, as we see a switch for the lead as Jack Griggs gets alongside and through. No, he doesn't.
Here you could see me pointing my finger, and it was just telling Leonardo to work together and keep going forward before Aiden and the rest of them catch up.
Some series run it here because of the size of the curb and the runoff, but if everybody uses it, there's no advantage, so
Okay.
it kind of neutralises itself.
Well, the game is still on between Bludgy and Griggs as they go over the line. There will be 3 more laps, so 3 laps to go for the leaders going over the line. You can see the top 6 all in your picture, and there's a gap behind to Charlie Wiltshire in P7, Evan Withington in 8th, Oliver Claydon 9th, and there we see Lennox on the move again on Ollie Chandler. He thought about a move into Christmas, but to no avail. He'll have to wait back a little bit.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time to work that out, hasn't he? Another couple of laps where he can pick out the move and decide where he wants to pull it off, which best suits to him. Christmas is always a good one because it leads you to, naturally takes you to...
Here you can see me have a great opportunity to go for the lead of the race, but unfortunately it was yellow flag, and actually it will stay like this until the end of the race.
So the drivers are going over the line. It's Leonardo Pelaggi under yellow flag conditions, taking the win ahead of Jack Griggs and Aidan McGeehan, and it's Ollie Chandler in 4th place.
This is my 3rd heat, but the 4th heat for GSUK Juniors.
And we are good to go. And Riley Potts will lead the field into Oblivion and Crook. There was a little bit of contact as they went through that, and there's a kart spinning around at the back. We'll come to that in a moment, but they're coming towards Christmas Corner now. And there we see, it was like 3 wide into Christmas Corner. I couldn't see who that was in the black helmet, but someone's gone onto the grass, and that's going to...
After that crazy start, we're going to go on to my onboard footage to watch me car through the pack. By the end of lap 1, I have gained 7 positions, so I'm up to P9.
to set up from about this point, get a clean exit through pit bend.
Oh, look at that. That's the 7th. Lucas Brown getting out of shape. I have to say, full marks for control through that. Anyone else would probably have gone round.
Yeah, that was a class bit of tank slapper, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He held on to it nicely there, didn't he? As we pick up with the battle for 5th place, isn't it? Between the 56 and the 3, Noah Denham and Jack Griggs. Jack had a great first couple of heats earlier on.
So we see the field go through Ashby. Just to let you know, I think it was Jess Tongs who spun on the exit of Crook on the opening lap, hence why she's at the back of the field. And there goes the number 3 on the 56 for position. That will be Jack Griggs on Noah Denham. And talking Richard, Jack Griggs is just focused on his own race. The battle for 4th, however, between Lucas Brown and Jack Griggs is hotting up.
Yeah, but Jack all over the back of Lucas Brown in the 77 as they head through Oblivion and Crook out the other side. And here's the move. Is he going to look for the inside? 77 holding the defensive line to narrow the angle for Jack Griggs, but Jack doesn't care about that and moves up a spot.
Yeah, it's a good move. Great move from Griggs on Brown at Christmas Corner. How long will it be before Noah Denham decides? Oh, that was a bump tap.
Yeah.
That was a push to pass overtake.
Yes, quite. A lot of hand waving. What do you do that for? But I think they'll sort themselves, if they have sorted themselves back out into the order they were, so that's good. As Jack Griggs stays ahead of the 56 and the 78 into the boot. How much curb are they going to take this time? All of it or none of it? All of it.
Well, I know one did.
After I got past the number 77, I worked by myself to try catch up to the two people in front, and eventually I did. Going into Christmas, I tried go for a move on the number 46, but unfortunately I can't make it as he outbrakes me and gives Ollie a slight tap in the rear. Here, you may have wondered why I've raised my hand. Well, it's because you're not allowed to move when someone else has already tried to go for a move on you. Like last lap, I tried go for a move into Christmas, but unfortunately it doesn't work again. So I started P16 and eventually I finished 4th, so that is a really good heat. Now we start the final where I'm starting P4.
There's Chandler who leads off the line ahead of Angus Lenley as the 32 car field navigate their way through.
Unfortunately it went to a full course yellow, but eventually it restarted. You can just tell by the restart that this is going to be a good, dramatic and chaotic race.
That time though.
Well, there we see them coming out of Inkermans and through Ashby now. To the outside is the number 50 of Aidan McGeehan. You can just see the field just sort of bouncing their way through towards Parker. Oh, that's wheel to wheel between McGeehan and Langley as they came out of Parker, but they survived that. Well, they're all going to get through Chapman's and the boot safely. You can just see a gap being built up by Ollie Chandler now, so he's got a little bit of a buffer over the rest. But what about the 46 of Evan Withington, who's had some supporters, not just over here at Whilton Mill, but also online as well through the live chat. He is absolutely on form here, is now up into 3rd position.
Yeah, he's having a solid day, isn't he? As he gains up onto the leaders, he's only... Well, he's right on the back of him, isn't he?
Here, Aidan makes it 3 wide going into Osius, and I tried to follow him through, but unfortunately it doesn't work out for me. And then, all of a sudden, we're going 3 wide into the boot, and all of a sudden I've been spat out and I've gone down to 14. Here's me being pushed off.
Being runner-up or vice-champion, however you want to call it, in 2025.
And we see further about those number 3 in the field, well outside the top 10 at the moment. That's Jack Griggs, who was running in 12th position at the end of the lap. There we look, and that's the number 5 of Riley Potts to the outside. But that's
In the end, I finished 7th. From 4th, I know it don't sound great, but in that grid, I'm definitely going to take it. You can see the guy in 6th position going down quite a bit, and that's my friend Ollie. Unfortunately, he got into a crash on the last lap on the last corner. He went backwards into a barrier and hurt his neck. He went to the hospital, but now he is fortunately fine. After this fun and chaotic weekend, I stand 2nd place in the championship, 10 points behind the leader. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Thank you.